Oh, damn it. Damn it. What a fail. Hello, fellow commanders. You probably don't remember me. I've never been a famous commander. Name is M.Volgrand. I was fighting in the Luke War. I fought for the Crimson State Group. They were right. Whatever, war was not exactly my forte. It was a bit depressive. So I decided to go away a little bit, just go exploring. And as you've seen at the start of this signal, I actually got a bit too close to one star. Stupid mistake, I was distracted. Too many hours flying alone. And unfortunately my FSD drive got broken, got overheat. Not a big deal, I have my automated repair field unit that is taking care of the issue, but actually my computer just told me it's gonna take a few hours. So checking the long range signals, I just received one from a good friend of mine talking me about the unknown artifacts that have been found, and they are becoming the scientific community crazy and the conspiranoia growing. So I decided to, hey, let's study them. Actually, I just got the sound. I'd love to see one of these signals, one of these artifacts, but well, I'll conform for the moment with the signal. I'm about 500 light years away from the closest thing to civilization, so we'll see. So, to tell you what I have, first I'm gonna tell you what I have not found, then I'll tell you what I have found. For that, we're gonna divide this signal in two groups. First, what I like to call the pre-signal, a group of small short sounds, separated each one for about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds if I'm not wrong, and that they repeat 4 to 5 times before arriving to the other point, that is the main signal, a signal that takes about 6 seconds to complete before restarting with the pre-signals. Alright? Let's have a look to that and see what we can find. So my first concern, what is that? There. Oh, yeah, this computer opens too many windows. Such a shame. So the first thing that caught my attention was the main signal, what I like to call the main signal. I thought that there may be some sort of code over there, so I actually used a bit of my basic sound editing skills to remove part of the background sound and slow it. What I got was this. Okay, so that's the main sound. What's that? Well, that's what I have not found. I don't know. If you hear to any human signal, Morse code, binary or ternary code, etc., you're gonna find out that we base our signals in very clear patterns and states. Morse code is based on a simple pattern, that is dots, and the short signal dots, and the large signal slash. So the famous SOS tit 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 tit. We have heard that many times. If we go to binary or even ternary code, an informatic computational system that didn't succeed in the older Russian Republic back in Earth, it was based in very clear states, on and off, and not really following a temporal pattern. The important thing is the difference, the sequence of these on and off signals. What I see there is that we cannot follow this because the signal doesn't follow the same rate of repetition. So if you see, it starts slowly, goes faster, then goes slowly again. Faster, slow, slow, dies. So actually I cannot find any sort of pattern here that can help me to understand what this... Let's assume this is a message. If this is a message, I cannot uncover it. I'm sorry. But let's go now to what I have found. I noticed that the press signals actually repeat differently. So here, sorry, here there are 5 press signals, here there are 4. Why that difference? So having a good listen to it, let's go for it. That's the first one, 2, 3, 4, and surprise, 5. Did you hear that? It is mixed. The fifth press signal is actually there, but it's just with the main signal. If you hear there, the 5th, and that's how it starts the new one. So actually, there are always 5 press signals, but the timing changes slightly. Why does it change like that? That I don't know. But what I decided to try later was to see the difference between signal and signal. So between the start of this one and the start of the next one, it must start like there, we have actually a difference of 31 seconds. It's always about 31 seconds. And I say about because with my actual software in my ship, I can't really be more precise. As you see, all these bits are taken from different zones, from different points of the signal. Okay? If you realize, these ones are identical. Well, no, they're not. Sorry, they're not. In fact, the timing changes a slightly bit. Well, so anyway, the main point is this, that the difference between one of the main signals and the next one, it's always 31 seconds. So what do I think this means? I received a communication. Oh, whatever. Probably Federation wanted me to pay a parking fine again. Goddamn Federation. So what do I think this means? In my opinion, this signal, this sound, is composed of 2 different signals. What I call the press signals, the main signals. What is each one of them? The first one, it sounds to me like a repeated message. What I mean with a repeated message is similar to what we will do with a SOS beacon or to a warning beacon. A repeated, in example, let's say it talks of a danger. If it talks of a danger, I believe that these bits here are just saying what that danger is. And this part here, my theory is that it's talking about coordinates. What coordinates? That's difficult to know. I mean, me myself, I have difficulties to understand the human coordinate system to find my way in galaxy. Imagine to understand one of an alien intelligence, if that's what this is. So this is my theory. I believe that these signals there actually show probably maybe a warning, maybe an advice, maybe a help message, I don't know. And this thing there actually contains the coordinates to whatever these press signals are referring to. That's my theory. So I will now add with, I hope this transmission will not take hundreds of years to reach you. Hopefully it will find its way to another explorer ship that will be able to transmit it to next time that he comes back. But I will attach with it a little recording of my sound edition skills, of the sound edition I've made, and hope that it helps fellow commanders to try to uncover what is lying behind this signal. And I don't know who did it, but thank you to whoever commander recorded that.